Hello, and welcome to Thursday's Intention. If you could find a place for the next 30 minutes or so where you could sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be good. We're going to have a bit of an inwards journey here. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, if you could feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I'd like you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to put a little bit of focus on the body. I'd like you to bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we focus on our ankles, shins, calves, knees. Everything relaxes. Upper legs, buttocks, hips, pelvic area. Everything softens. And your inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything loosens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we move our attention up to the skin of our scalp. Sometimes tension can hide there. I'd like you to release it right now, almost as if your ears could wiggle again. All your facial muscles, just let go and relax. And focus on the jaw. Allow it to unhinge, open up and receive the breath of life. And then concentrate on your eyelids and see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards. We ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. Now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite them to have a seat on the couch now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want our minds to stick around and provide counsel, but just take more of a back seat for a little while. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air tonight to deal with them. Envision yourself on the ground looking up at the sky, seeing all of your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. They're kind of behaving like clouds on a windy day as well. I'd like you to notice them and just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged. And if one happens to snare you up and take you for a wild ride, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what you're doing. Just the practice of bringing yourself back. Now, if you are observing or witnessing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You're something much more deeply profound than this. We're going to explore that a bit here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity where our heart is. And let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of it. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. But right now, I want you to realize that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP backstage pass at all times. It's your concert. So go ahead right now and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over a moat that may have been built. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space. To be completely bathed in this warm and loving light, you feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. Now, this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. We're going to have a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness, one light. All the same pie, and slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body's full of clarity, and your energetic body's filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now, through my cells, my DNA, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to include your friends and family in this. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then include your community. And then stretch it to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of intending your energy frequency out there. And now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. Maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. Now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this beautiful existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in play. Joy is just expanding my chest right now, feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing all the smiles on the strangers' faces as I pass by, watching the lights behind their eyes. It's so incredible. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something miraculous happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational resonance frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, all falls away. We naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere to transform to this higher resonance frequency that's more in alignment with who we truly are. All of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. Sensing all the connections clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. It's so amazing. It's an incredible atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And this has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality right now, I just want you to stop in your shoes, whether you're cooling off, frolicking in a nice cool lake or ocean on this hot summer's day, or you're completely engaged in your most favorite hobby, or you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop and look at all the beauty surrounding you. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty, and drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports us at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now we'll just connect with a little gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, a fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love and healing and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this amazing reality that you've created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. Then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. We're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up that energy. And then when we exhale, we're going to release and share it with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life, replenish yourself with love, light, healing, energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. And when you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes and just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can call it up on a moment's demand. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into this anymore. We'll just become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together in this way, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you so much for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded. All works, it's all good. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. This is a day of the heart chakra. So maybe try a single conscious breath of intention a little later. Stem it directly from your heart. See what happens. And we'll see you again tomorrow for the next intention.